Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I have some big news from Facebook. Facebook unveils global digital coin called Libra. Facebook has revealed plans for a new global digital currency backed by assets and supported by more than 24 companies ranging from Visa, Mastercard, to Lyft and Spotify, bringing the heft of the world's largest social network to efforts to transform financial services. This is huge news. This is breaking news. The scope of Facebook's ambition for the new currency called Libra was made clear as it claimed 1.7 billion people around the world without a bank account would be able to use it to make instant and nearly free international money transfers from their mobile phones. In early trading, Facebook shares price rose 1.8%. I think they're up slightly right now. The price of Bitcoin, the most famous cryptocurrency, was flat after the announcement at around 9,200 according to coinmarketcap.com, the highest it has been for a year. So Bitcoin has been hot. It's been climbing. A lot of people are predicting it's going to go to 10,000. I don't see any reason why it doesn't. Maybe even goes to 20,000. It's been there before. And if it does, this could be huge for Facebook. With traditional banks and the other large technology companies sitting on the sidelines for now, and with regulators taking a cautious approach to digital currencies, Facebook on Tuesday began the task of persuading merchants to use Libra as a means of payment and consumers to see it as a safe store of value. The internet has given everyone access to the world's information and democratized access to free communications. But money has stayed the same, said David Marcus, the former president of PayPal, who joined Facebook in 2014 and has steered the Libra project. So far, 28 groups, including payment companies, e-commerce groups, venture capital companies, have said they will become backers and integrate the technology into their services. Some have signed up recently. PayPal said it had only been in talks with Facebook for a few weeks, but Facebook hopes that 100 groups will have joined before the currency launches next year. So this is maybe 6 months away from launching. Each founding partner in the Libra Association is expected to contribute a minimum of $10 million to help kickstart the project. Interesting. I want to hear this.
Here's what we do know. Facebook is leading the creation of a new global currency called Libra. The social network is bringing together a new consortium of 28 companies, including tech giants like Uber and eBay, payment firms like PayPal and Visa, and cryptocurrency pioneers like
How you doing,
CoinDesk,
Justin?
who are all pledging millions of dollars to create this new cryptocurrency and the blockchain network that underpins it. Before too long, Facebook hopes that billions of us will be using WhatsApp and Messenger to send each other payments using Libra, making it the first mainstream cryptocurrency. But there are a lot of things we don't know. How will Libra be regulated, and how will fraud or money laundering be policed? How will users load cash into their Libra wallets via a cash machine or a mobile operator such as Vodafone? Which merchants will choose to accept Libra, and will the traditional banking industry see Facebook as a friend or a foe? The big question for us as consumers, is it safe? Facebook is insisting that this is not another data grab and that financial information will remain private. It will not share account data between its Libra wallet and the rest of Facebook, and it won't use data for targeting ads. So what's in it for you? 1, lower fees for sending money overseas. 2, faster and more secure peer-to-peer payments, whether that's splitting the pizza bill or paying for coffee. There is also potential for new microtransactions, opening up different kinds of business models online that have previously been held back by fees. Facebook promises that Libra will simplify commerce.
Enjoy the weather, man.
So you can buy those sneakers that you spotted on Instagram. But what's in it for Facebook itself? Facebook says its mission is one of financial inclusion, to reach 1.7 billion people who are currently unbanked and reduce transaction fees that are particularly onerous for small businesses. Libra will also provide an on-ramp to the Facebook ecosystem for people in remote corners of the world whose internet connections and mobile phones are not yet up to scrolling through the newsfeed or shopping on Instagram. Facebook executives see this as a way to get back on the front foot after a 2-year apology tour and prove that the company can still innovate. But creating Libra and recruiting these initial partners are just the first steps. Now is where the hard work really begins of convincing the rest of the world that it needs a new global currency. Maybe this time, Facebook can learn to move slowly and not break anything.
Interesting. So Libra will be backed by a pool of currencies and assets stored around the world. It will not have a fixed exchange rate against any one traditional currency, such as dollars and euros, though it will not swing as widely as cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. Apple, Google, Amazon, and Microsoft have not yet signed up. Banks decided not to join the starting roster because of uncertainties about regulations and concerns over logistical issues that could hamper take-up. Several industry executives told the Financial Times. Facebook's move is the most significant effort yet to bring blockchain technology, which does not rely on a central authority to issue money, into the mainstream and comes after the launch of hundreds of digital currencies, not least the 10-year-old Bitcoin. Wow. Interesting. The unbankable is a major issue, and Facebook wants to tackle that. This could be the catalyst that takes Facebook to the next level. A lot of people want to talk about Facebook negatively. This is a company that's sitting on a pile of cash. Pile of cash. CEO is a young billionaire, and he's being very aggressive by getting into crypto. He's not the only one getting into crypto. I announced earlier today that MoneyGram is now officially going to be working with Ripple. This is something that I foresee happening more and more in the future. Cryptocurrency is starting to get involved in the day-to-day life of the average human being globally. Now, whether you want to admit it or not, cryptocurrency is going to be a part of the fabric of society. Now, what they're trying to do here, which I love, is they're trying to take a coin and they want it to be used by people that can't get a bank account. So you can't get a bank account, you don't qualify for a bank account, no problem. Get the Libra coin, put some money into your Libra wallet, and send it to your friends and family all over the world. In fact, they can send it back to you, to your wallet, by simply giving them access to a specific code, which is like almost sending like an email. This is why I love cryptocurrency. It is absolutely the future. And if you are not jumping on the bandwagon and at least learning about crypto, then you're going to miss the next biggest wave in financial literacy, to be quite frank, because there's going to be a day where I foresee that all transactions will be done through cryptocurrency. It's just a matter of time. And once the banks start adopting cryptocurrency, it's game over. When you see some of the most powerful companies in the world start using crypto and start having their own coin, like Facebook, that could be the catalyst that is like a domino effect where now Facebook's going to do it. I wouldn't be surprised to see some other bigger global names start getting involved. So stay tuned to that. So we believe that people will increasingly trust decentralized forms of governance, said Facebook and its partners in a statement announcing their proposal. This could bring cryptocurrencies to hundreds of millions, said Jim Migdal, head of business development at Coinbase, a cryptocurrency exchange. A unicorn, Coinbase is one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world and in America. If successful, the project could dramatically reshape some corners of the finance industry. Disintermediating payments platforms and stealing business from retail banks and fintech groups, particularly those that specialize in sending payments across borders, which is why MoneyGram is working with Ripple. Obviously, John Lambert, executive vice president for digital solutions at Mastercard, said he was not worried that fee-free transactions would threaten the payment card business. It's in addition to what we do, not instead of what we do. It's not a zero-sum game. Today, 85% of transactions are made in cash. It is unclear whether Libra will clear the steep hurdles needed to get off the ground, win over regulators such as the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, and be embraced or strongly resisted by the financial services industry. Central banks have already questioned the impact of company-created cryptocurrencies on financial stability. We see hurdles to scale. We see hurdles to adoption. We see enough of this to decide that we would not participate in a scheme like this, said a senior payments executive at a large global bank. Well, yes. Why would you when you could potentially be in competition with Facebook and the Libra coin? Of course, you're going to try to talk down to this when you're now going to be facing a lot of competition. I'm live right now. It's all good. Come on. He said Facebook may also struggle to explain the complexity of the coin to consumers and merchants alike, and there would also be big regulatory challenges since it isn't that Facebook has a very stellar record on high walls between different parts of its business. So essentially talking about the fact that they haven't been protecting their customer information. But I believe that Facebook is taking steps to resolve those issues. And the reality is Facebook is one of the most powerful companies in the world, run by a very young billionaire who clearly is very aggressive. So I don't see any reason why this will not get off the ground, considering there's so many other coins that are. And I don't see any reason why this will not be a success. Facebook will spin off a unit called Calibra to manage its own digital wallet service, which will be integrated into its family of apps. So Calibra will be the wallet. Facebook said financial data gathered by Calibra would not be used to target advertising and not be shared with Facebook or third-party companies without customer consent. Facebook said know your customer information would be collected and government-issued ID would be required for accounts. I like that. It added that it would use computer programs to detect suspicious transactions. I like that as well. The move comes as Facebook has been battling public anger and heightened regulatory scrutiny due to concerns over data privacy, allegations it has failed to responsibly prevent abuse on its platform, and employed anti-competitive practices in the pursuit of growth. Facebook has recently set its sights on tapping new revenue streams beyond advertising by introducing payments and e-commerce to its apps and taking a cut of the transaction. Analysts say the company is mirroring so-called super apps such as China's WeChat. I love it. Where users can communicate and also do online shopping and order a taxi without ever leaving the one platform. Positive Money, a consumer campaign group, attacked the proposal. Of course, our money is increasingly in the hands of a smaller number of banks and payment companies, and we should avoid ceding further control to unaccountable corporate interests. Facebook plans pose alarming implications for privacy and power in the economy, said David Clark, the head of policy at the group. So, I don't know. You're going to always have the people that are haters. You're going to have the people Lakers. But let's take a look at the people that are backing them. And these are not small people. Mastercard, $200 stock. PayPal, global leader in payment transactions. PayU, Stripe, Visa, over $100 stock. Oh, only some of the biggest companies in the world. They're backing them. Tech and consumers, Booking Holdings, eBay. Oh, only one of the biggest companies in the world for buying online. Facebook, Farfetch, Lyft. We all know about Lyft. Mercado Pago, Spotify, which is blowing up. Uber, which is clearly blowing up. So everybody wants to get in on this. Why do you think? Because they want to use this coin for transactions for their business. Because they know that so many people use Facebook. Think about it. Let's take a look at the telecom companies backing it. Liad, Vodafone, blockchain companies that are backing it. Anchorage, Bison Trails, Coinbase, Exapo Holdings. We're talking some big names. Venture capital firms backing this. Andreessen Horowitz, Breakthrough Initiatives, Ribbit Capital, Thrive Capital, Union Square Ventures, and NGOs that are backing it, Creative Destruction Lab, Kiva, Mercy Corps, and Women's World Banking. So, I don't know, man. It looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I mean, it was good to see Xena have a nice bounce. Hopefully it continues. The entire global economy is bouncing on news that Trump is in talks with Xi Jinping in China to resolve the trade war, and let's pray and let's hope that that continues. So the rich always get richer. That's the name of the game. When has that ever changed? Has that ever changed? The rich will always get richer. That's why here at Rich TV Live, we bring you information on cryptocurrencies. We bring you information on cannabis companies because these are two of the fastest growing, biggest economies in the world that are literally in the infancy stages and have enormous growth potential. Yeah, they're going to be very volatile. There's going to be ups and downs. But at the end of the day, I see the upside as being astronomical. This is why we talk about it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live bringing the news, and we bring it to you first. Facebook launching the Libra coin, and I think it's going to be a huge success. I'm out. Peace. See you later, Justin. Have a great day. Put on some sunscreen if it's hot in Toronto. Okay, guys, I'm out.